The little girl immediately recognized that the maid standing in front of her was pregnant, but the maid flatly denied it and said she was single. The man got scared that his secret would be exposed, so he quickly started scolding the girl and told her not to speak such nonsense. To prove her point, the girl performed a magic trick. The baby inside the maid's womb suddenly spoke Papa. The man panicked. He thought the baby was calling out to him, but the girl pointed toward the man's father standing nearby and said the baby was calling him. The father also got tense. In reality, the little girl had come from the heavenly realm. While her master was sleeping, she had stolen a magical object that accidentally fell to Earth. As punishment, she was sent to Earth to retrieve that object and to help 9 people who truly wanted to have children. Just then, she sensed that a woman was praying in a temple for a child. The woman was the boss of a big company, but despite all efforts, she couldn't become a mother. She was earnestly making a vow. The girl immediately appeared before her. With a single glance, she saw that the woman was under a curse. She performed a spell and said that she was the very goddess to whom the woman had been praying, and promised that in 3 months, she would have a child. The woman was shocked, but at that very moment, the girl's stomach grumbled with hunger. The woman noticed that the girl had neither food nor a home, so she took her along. As soon as the little girl entered the house, she sensed that something was wrong. The 2 babies the woman was supposed to have were floating outside her body in midair. When asked, the souls of the babies sadly said they wanted to be born, but apart from their mother, no one else in the house wanted them. From what the babies revealed, the girl learned that the woman's husband was having an affair with the maid. Together, they were trying everything to prevent the woman from getting pregnant. In fact, the maid had once again prepared a soup she claimed was good for fertility, and was urging the woman to drink it. But the little girl suddenly knocked the bowl over and said that if the woman drank it, she would never be able to become a mother. The maid called her a liar. The mother-in-law also sided with the maid and said that very expensive ingredients had been used in the soup. The girl explained that each ingredient was fine on its own, but when combined, they caused a chemical reaction that was harmful. To prove it, the girl poured the soup into a flower pot nearby. The plant immediately began to wither. Seeing this, the mother-in-law and the maid got scared, but then they started accusing the girl of being a fraud and of fooling the woman. They even tried to hit the girl, but the woman intervened and stopped them. Suddenly, the mother-in-law screamed loudly, "My daughter-in-law hit me," and the entire atmosphere in the house turned chaotic. At that very moment, the girl's eyes once fell on the maid's belly. She was pregnant, but still, she was fiercely denying it. Then the girl chanted a magical spell, and within seconds, the voice of a baby echoed Papa. The man began to tremble with fear. He was certain his secret would now be exposed, but the girl pointed to the man's father standing nearby and said the baby was calling him.